Good morning, DIS. I can't believe this is the last time I get to say that to you this year.
Finally, it's the last day of school. Next year, we'll be back to host the show as seniors.
Whoa, Sarah, we've been here at DIS since elementary school, and we're already seniors. Can you believe it?
No, I even cried when the class of 2022 graduated on Saturday.
I didn't cry, but I was honored to perform in the orchestra at graduation.
Actually, our orchestra was not the only music on campus lately. Youni and Lisa report on the Daegu String Quartet guest performances.
Then, Taein and Jacob bring you the 4th grade poetry project. I'm Christy Park.
And I'm Sarah Lee, reporting to you from Daegu International School.
These stories and more on the season finale of the Jet Stream. The Daegu String Quartet delivered 2 powerful performances for elementary schoolers, and some 5th graders played too.
It was one of our first opportunities to invite guests back onto campus for an official event.
None of this could have happened during the Omicron surge.
Now we bring to you the Daegu String Quartet.
Hi Jets! The Daegu Strings Quartet, which is a professional adult orchestra, came to DIS to perform to some of our elementary students. We talked to the performers and a lucky 5th grader that got a chance to play the violin on stage.
We decided to perform today because we wanted to share good music with the students. The students responded well, and when one of our violinists explained the song, I felt like they listened and understood it well. So it was very enjoyable and fun to play.
Thank you so much for inviting us. First of all, I wanted to introduce the students to the string quartet music, and I came here because I wanted to get to know the kids and see them, while introducing the instruments and making music with some fun songs. For today, we played Mozart's Ein klein Nachtmusik, Suzuki's Twinkle Variations, Hungarian Dance No. 5 by Brahms, Dvorak Homeresque, Por una Cabeza, and finally, Radetzky March. So very free-spirit children expressed themselves well and had great reactions to the music. It was easy to play in front of all the students, and the kids seemed to have fun too. And we had so much fun as well. It was a great opportunity to introduce educational instruments in a fun way. Anyway, I think this school is very good. I used to live in the US, and it reminds me of the old days in America. I hope the students here at DIS can play string instruments and make a string orchestra here. Thank you.
The fact that the violin was super expensive and the fact that my grandma used to have it was like super interesting and like astonishing to me. I really like the song from Brahms, and I don't really know the name, but I know the composer because I used to like that song in like classic, and I just like the composer itself. I volunteered that I want to play it, so they let me to play a little bit.
Okay.
On stage, it was super like, it was kind of hard to believe, and it was different from my violin because it was so expensive, and my violin doesn't sound that good as the expensive violin from that person.
We wanted to introduce classical music to the students and wanted to give them an opportunity to see instruments up close like this, since it's a rare opportunity. Today, we mainly selected a number of pieces from famous composers. The students were more focused than I thought, and they listened to the music with good manners.
I was amazed at how confident, passionate, and focused these students were. I had fun while playing.
So fun. I hope we can play like that someday.
Realistically, we can't. You don't even practice your flute.
On to the next segment. The fourth graders wrote poetry after a trek into nature.
They took a trip up to Bongmu Lake to get inspiration for their writing.
Then they presented in front of their classmates.
Taein and Jacob went along to bring you an amazing story.
On Friday, May 9th, the 4th graders had an outdoor poetry reading event up at the lake in Bongmu Park. They walked around the park and gathered inspiration from the nature through a 30-minute walk. As they walked around, the 4th graders took notes on what they wanted to write about. Once the students got enough inspiration, they got together and wrote their haiku poems. Then they presented their poems in front of the whole class.
Clouds are here, but there. Clear, clear sky with clouds.
Nice.
Ho and ho. It is jumping into house. Hide from predator.
Predator.
It seems like the 4th graders had a fun and educational time at the lake. Let's see what some of the 4th graders thought about this event.
Going to the lake, it was very calm and I got to know a lot of nature, and writing poems and there was very interesting because I never wrote poems in a place where it's very quiet and I get to listen to birds chirping and wind blowing. So I think it was very calm and very exciting at the same time. In class, I can't really see lots of nature, so I can't really think a lot of the ideas. But when I come out to Bongmu Lake, we can see lots of the other things that we can see in the class, so I can think of more idea and can write more.
Ms. Bielek talks about the details of this activity.
So overall, I felt that the trip went very well. It was their first trip in a long time, so they were very excited just to get out of the campus. They were following instructions very well, and I heard a lot of great poems being created at the lake.
Overall, the poetry event went successfully. It was great to see the 4th graders being proud of themselves.
Hey everyone, it's a wrap. Even during the summer, don't forget to stay determined,
Intellectual,
and successful! Bye from all of the 11th grade Jetstream hosts this year.
적어 내려가는 wishlist 뭐가 좋지 고민하는 중이야 baby 마지막이잖아 우리 이제 곧 떠나야 해 난 멀리 이제 곧 떠나야 해 난 멀리 yeah 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 기억해주겠니 조르기던 밤을 떨어지던 별 그게 몇 번 나는 울었고 안아줬던 품은 아직까지도 나를 안아줘 시간을 기억하는 중이야 이 밤을 해가 다시 뜨고 지나면